He's a familiar name in law enforcement circles, Aaron Guzman, the former Deputy Commissioner of Police, who retired just last year after a long and distinguished career. There's no doubt he got the experience, but tonight we're asking, why was he brought out of retirement? The Ministry of Home Affairs has hired Guzman as an advisor, reportedly with a $70,000 annual salary and a government-issued vehicle. But what exactly is his role? And why was this appointment necessary? When first questioned about the arrangement, Minister Kareem Musa said Guzman was advising the ministry's CEO. But beyond that, the details remain murky.
It's not anything new. These government contracts exist in all ministries. Obviously, the CEO comes from an administrative background, not a policing background, and so having the type of advice and counsel from somebody like a senior like Aaron Guzman has been very valuable to the ministry and valuable to the CEO in the conduct of her duties.
The minister says, hey, these kinds of contracts, they're nothing new, they exist across all ministries. But hold on, not everyone's on the same page. His own cabinet colleague, Minister of Natural Resources Curdell Hyde, is pushing back, saying his CEO doesn't have an advisor at all.
So does your CEO have a special advisor that is getting 70K annually?
Don't start that, man. Don't give him any ideas. Don't give him any ideas, no.
Why would a CEO need an advisor if they're being placed in such an authoritative?
I don't know. I can't speak to that. I've never been a CEO, but what I can say is that the job of governance is much different from when I was first around 25 years ago. It's heavy lifting. It's a lot of work, but I can't speak to that.
But only a day later, we spoke with Minister Musa again, and this time he clarified that Guzman was hired as an advisor to the entire ministry, not just the CEO. He even offered to provide News 5 with the contract.
And I know that the media has run with this as some sort of new scandal, but anyone can tell you, Paul and Courtney, that Mr. Guzman is not a crony of mine. This is not a crony contract. You're talking about somebody with institutional experience and knowledge. And I'll share the contract with you, Paul, because you want to see it, but it is to the ministry, not the CEO. So please stop going with that narrative.
So where's the contract Minister Musa promised to share with News 5? Despite several follow-ups, we've received nothing. On Tuesday, in the name of transparency, we filed an official Freedom of Information request. We're not just asking for the contract's terms, but also details about the vehicle given to Guzman, including what kind it is and how much it costs taxpayers, if anything.
We are here at the Ministry of Home Affairs compound in Belmopan City and Constitution Drive to deliver a Freedom of Information Act request, a FOIA request to the Minister of Home Affairs, Karim Musa. He too, we have been asking for the contract for the advisory contract for Aaron Guzman, retired Deputy Commissioner of Police, and he has committed to giving us that contract. However, it has not been forthcoming. We've sent messages and calls. Thankfully, the law affords us an avenue through FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act, to make such requests to get access to documents that should be public records. And so we're going in now to deliver this, and he, like the Minister of Public Service, has 2 weeks to give us a response.
Our request was hand-delivered and we signed off on the delivery. So now the clock is ticking and hopefully we can get some answers very soon. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.